All right. Oh, and Sola's in here.
Well. What do we have here?
Yep.
Looks like we have ourselves a small criminal. What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Sorry Sex?
Detective, I really don't understand why you have brought me in this. I am innocent. Nicole,
What did Billy do? Billy's the nicest guy on the planet.
What, Billy kid?
This is exactly what a criminal would say. It's too late now. Might as well admit
I
to it,
understand that
and
Billy's
this
just a little
Nicole
goofy, that's it.
person will be the first one to hear it.
Yeah. He's not a bad guy. He would never do any crimes.
I admit, for what? I told you, I haven't been to anything illegal. Hello, I'm Billy. I save you people.
Okay, silly.
He's just a hyperactive
Willie.
little robot, I think.
I'm Billy.
Right?
Okay,
I think
Willie.
he's a robot, yeah.
Bailey.
Okay,
A
Millie.
very articulate
Not
robot.
mine.
So you're saying you're not the
Then
local
again, Zona
state
Zone Zero
asylum where
has a
you were
lot
seen
of
eating chips, eh?
very
Pretty
animated.
boy?
innocence.
Yes.
What? No! Wait. Isn't eating chips really against the law? Really? Chips?
Wait, what? Hold on.
Well, according to
Eating
according
chips.
to Pokemon
Eating chips.
World, yes.
That's
Well,
no
that's a
law.
course
weird
it
chip,
is.
and it's worth something.
Well, take it up with the lawmakers. They're the one making dumb rules all the time. Seriously, in one state, it's against the law to put ice cream on cherry pie. Don't ask me why.
Yeah,
Blech.
some weird ass rules are a thing.
Of
So,
course it is. There's a movie nights ago. What a silly question. We have reports someone eating chips at a local insane asylum. Like, seriously. The reason that's banned because they're worried that a prison will use chips to escape.
okay. Let's move along with the script.
So then remind me again, what is it you do for a living? Because all I see is a robotic man and that.
I don't see how bad is fulfillment, but I am social media. What's it called?
What?
Influence.
Social media influencer.
Social media influence. That sounds suspicious, but I got a question.
Not really suspicious.
Did you push
Don't
a
anybody
moose
want to be
out
one?
of an airplane?
Huh?
Did you push a moose out of the airplane? Stop dodging the question!
No, that's not part of the script. Stay with it. Move along.
You didn't answer the question. Stop skipping it.
There isn't a question. Move the script along,
There is a
Solus,
question.
please.
So, moving on. There we go.
Thank
I
you.
think I need to call my lawyer.
Lawyer.
Don't you mean lawyer?
Lawyer.
Don't worry.
Lawyer? Whatever. What? No, you don't need some sleep boy of a lawyer. Look, admitting chips at a local state asylum. This your sentence to a movie length of the slammer. Besides, at least you didn't go noodle fishing
Anyways.
or tried to go fishing off a giraffe.
Alright, keep moving. Where do these things
I'm
come from anyway?
sorry, detective. Hey, Don the Snake. There he is.
Phoenix!
Oh.
God dang it.
Phoenix! Hi!
Wait, it can't be
Ow, shit.
Phoenix, right? Oh, we're really at.
Ah, shit. Shit, did my glasses fell?
Why, that's my name. Now, Detective, let's get to business, shall we?
Did my glasses
Can you explain to me what my client is being accused of?
They've been taking custody for a crime of eating chips at the local same asylum. Well, I mean, it can't be worse than Georgia's law. They say you cannot pick this in a cemetery. Who does that nowadays?
local insane asylum. Wait. Just give me a quick moment. I've got to talk to my client here, in private if you don't mind.
Alright, fine. You have your movie late to talk with your client. If you excuse me, I've got to get more Pika coffee.
Okay, yep, door's closed. Were you actually eating chips at the local insane asylum? Cause... I was doing a bit of investigating, and didn't find anything of the sort there.
What? Chip is even against the law. Texas must really make it up. Like they say, just really make it up over there.
Hey!
I'm just joking.
Actually, it's been since like 10 years ago. Well, that doesn't really matter anymore. Look, I do have a way to get you out of this, but you will have to play along.
I don't want to do movie laughs, but in the slammer,
Movie
I
length.
will lose my job. Please tell me.
Well, if you don't play along, say goodbye to being a social media influencer. Because your career is out of here.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would hire a social media influencer who has been in prison. I am surprised that you can answer so fast, and when somebody calls your name was so. What is your secret?
That, my robotic friend, is classified. By myself, and a few other lawyers. No. Including
Small
Maya.
cult. It's a
Who I was
small cult.
initially here to help. That's besides the point.
Anyways,
Okay, detective, you can come back now.
About time. Also, did you know a freaking art bar could make coffee? I didn't know that.
Good to know.
Yeah.
huh, I
You
didn't
should
think
visit our
Arthur
coffee shop.
Reed
It's actually
worked
booming.
at a cafe.
Anyway, has a client come to the senses and ready to admit to eating chips? And also maybe admit to illegally selling toothpaste and a toothbrush at the same customer on a Sunday. Apparently that's also a crime.
This set is so freaking weird.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Of course
So
not.
weird.
Detective
Yeah,
Pikachu. My client is very much innocent. Unless you have proof to back up your claims, this ain't gonna go well for you. In fact, my client can never have been eating chips at the local insane asylum. You do
Yeah,
have a tap
proof.
mode, right?
Maybe? I don't know.
No, not while they're actually pretending to be a cat.
Let me check my symptoms.
I do a yeah, but this is a wolf, so.
Pretending
Pretend
to
to be a cat? Huh?
Fred?
Brad,
Phoenix, right?
are you okay?
Give me a moment.
And while we wait for that moment, another fun fact. In New Jersey, it's illegal to wear a bulletproof vest while committing a murder.
But it's New
No.
Jersey. People die over there mainly from either mafia or robberies. I can remember
I'm
one.
just giving you a fun fact of the day.
I had something
Yeah,
else
I don't think
though.
you need to know that.
Anyways,
But isn't
Not
that
really.
right?
Okay, fine. Yes, I'm pretending to be a cat, and I am free time this isn't illegal either, right?
You'll be frowned upon as a furry.
Pretending to be a cat. No, that's perfectly legal, but peeing in the bush isn't. I suppose
Really?
you can't.
Aye.
I mean, do you know how many cats do that? I don't think it'll pass for a human pretending to be a cat. Anyway,
I'm a robot.
I suppose you,
Anyways,
can't eat chips while you are pretending to be a cat, which doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. What peek it ever.
Well, there you have it, Detective. There's no way that my client here could possibly be eating chips, when, at the time, they were actually pretending to be a cat.
Fine, you're free to go. Looks like I still have a chip-eating criminal catch. I mean, seriously though, it's much better than the other case where a woman, actually it's a better case than that woman who freaking dyed a duck blue and offered for offered it for sale. It's a long, complicated story.
yeah, there's a lot weirder legal cases, but yeah, trust me, I can go through those. But let's wrap this up.
I gotta close the door, but I can still read this.
Hopefully.
That was a close one. That was a good thing you can still pretend to be a cat.
Well,
Yeah,
at least
but-
you didn't let a donkey sleep in a bathtub. That's also illegal.
Anyways,
Okay, well, let's just ignore that.
Yeah, I think we need to talk to the boss of it. You think?
I'll see if I can get in contact with the police chief later.
Probably a good idea. But anyway. Yeah, but it was a bit embarrassing to admit to do it.
Well, I should be getting back to the detention center to go help Maya, because she once again got arrested for a murder she didn't commit.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'll be going now.
Good luck.
I'm
What?
gonna need it.
Why were you at the local isn't awesome? So,
All that. Don't mind that. I just tend to go down on my free time. Somebody keeps bringing chips.